What is up, everybody? This is Keith Jameson, go by Gator Guy 231 on Sorare, here for what I hope is a really fun episode of Sorare Stateside, where I am trying to take a $250 deposit, so 0.1 ETH when I put it in a couple days ago, put in a little bit more, but broke off 0.1 just for this challenge to see if I can build a limited team that can yield rewards, hopefully keep growing in value with good scouting, and just be a lot of fun to follow along the way. I know a few people have kind of done theoretical teams, and I was joking with the buddy. I'm like, I'm just gonna actually do a team. I don't really play limited a lot. I'm doing a lot of content, a lot around budget, but just skipping over limiteds. So I want to jump in it today with you all. I know this lineup was completed yesterday. I was hoping to yesterday, which was Thursday, the 24th, before the deadline. I was hoping to record last night, and sometimes as a dad, it just does not work out. So let's take a look at the lineup. I'm going to show you, just be very, very transparent with what I bought the players for. We're going to track as I sell a lot of them off. What I'm planning to do with this team is just take that initial 0.1 ETH and just kind of buy guys based on matchup, see if that we can do that. I think the big part of potential flipping, especially in the limited market, is kind of taking recency bias and doing like matchup flipping. So meaning, looking for a run of games where the guy's going to more than likely perform, or just even a game where he's likely going to perform, does well. People love buying guys in form. We know guys with the high L5s always seem to go for more money. So trying to sell them on that. So use the guy, hopefully yield a reward, sell him for at or above what we paid for, and go from there. So let's check out the team. Let's check out the players. And then, I'll just say this: if you want to follow along, I'll make sure I post this my Twitter at GatorGuy231. So follow me there, and please give us a like, subscribe, and comment. Definitely going to do some giveaways with the rewards. I think while we're first starting this out, if I get like some small ones, it's going to take it to the profit. But if we get some good rewards, I definitely want to do some giveaways to you all. All right, so let's jump into it. Here is the team. So let me just kind of go over like the why, because some of these names may go, what the hell is this dude doing? But I told you we're doing scouting fixtures. So the keeper, and I'll tell you, when you're doing 0.1, keeper is the hardest thing. Almost every single keeper I was looking at, and I had like 3 down, were in that 0.055 to 0.07 range, which, look, if we're on 0.1, we're talking 50 to 70% of our budget gone. And that's not even with forward, which is going to take another 10, 15% of our budget, and then 3 players to go. So was lucky as I was starting this challenge, the Zenit lineup came out in the Europa League, and the young kid, Daniel Odoveski, I believe his name is, started the game. Going to take a chance here. This is the one I'm the most nervous about. But, their previous keeper has just been an absolute wreck. In the league and in the Europa League. They brought up the young kid, spent on the bench, they gave him a start. He had a shutout, didn't face any shots, but he got a shutout. Let's see if they give him another go, and hopefully that game plays. So he took up, let me just see on my sheet, he cost 0.0594. Now the cool thing is, if I try to sell him off right now, he'd be like 0.07. So we'd already have made 0.1 or 0.01 ETH profit. So like on a rare team, that's many thresholds. So that's great news. My next biggest purchase, and our captain, was Patrick Habrowski from Gent. Centralizing midfielder, takes a lot of their sets, has really, really good L5, was in like the 0.018 to 0.022. I sent an offer to somebody for 0.016, got it accepted, so made a little bit of bonus. He's like a -150 favorite this weekend, so I think he's in a good matchup. Now, my 2 defenders are my 2 cheapest guys in the lineup. I got Andy Nahar for 0.0051, and I got Steve Birnbaum for 0.0043. So less than 0.01 for both of them. They are in the absolute nuts matchup in the MLS, facing a newly created Charlotte, who unfortunately just looks like a train wreck. It's at home. DC is likely to roll. Charlotte's missing their only DP. Striker isn't going to be there. They didn't get a DP that was supposed to be a winger. They, in the preseason have struggled getting the ball sometimes past midfield. So it may just be an absolute wreck. So I kind of like the defensive stack. I wanted Hamid, the goalie, with them, but he was like 0.08. couldn't afford that on this budget. So got the 2 defenders. Hopefully they can get clean sheets, give us 50 to 60, and we're in good shape. And then finally, Nikolai Larson from Hercules cost me, in my opinion, a steal at 0.012 in a good matchup. He's -120 this weekend. Had scored last weekend as a dog. He is U23 too, so I think that's a really good card that could keep us on a premium and keep us and be easy to sell on. Was one of the biggest thoughts on it. So we got a favorite U23 forward on the cheap, and we might be able to sell him on. So that is the team. Let me just show you my tracking sheet here, so you can see as we go along. Again, there's the prices. So you add all of that up. I don't know why I didn't do it already, but let's just do some quick adding. We got 0.0968. So we saved about 0.003 for the budgets. As you notice, I already got Andy Nahar was sold. Birnbaum is listed for like 0.0047. And Larson's posted for just a little bit more, all of them the cheapest in the market. So it'd be cool to fill this out and already have even more profit. And then just follow along with the team this weekend. So hope you guys enjoy this challenge. Again, if you do, like the videos, send comments. I think it'd just be a cool thing to follow along. I'm really excited. I have a lot of teams going this weekend because the MLS is back. And this is like one of the things I am most excited to follow along. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoy. And I will see you for an update next week, along with a couple other videos. I have a lot of content planned, hopefully even more guests. It was awesome to have Martin Cooper, aka Duncan Disorderly, on for our MLS preview. So if you haven't checked that out, it was a really good interview, and looking forward just to more content coming forward in the future. Thank you all so much for watching. And with that, I'll say, see you.